Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is my guide to getting to Gathering Level 30 in New World. Why Gathering Level 30, you say? Well, if you're like me, you started on this beach, you did the quest, you did the tutorial, then you moved on to the around here, and as you were questing in this area, you would see things like this that needed Gathering Level 30. Now, obviously, I can gather this now, because I have Gathering Level 30, but if you're like me, you're like, whoa, how do I get to gather level 30? I barely saw anything to gather in my travels so far. Well, this guide will show you several different areas where you can go to get to gathering level 30. The most efficient area, in my opinion, is right around here, back just up off the beach, basically where that you started. Obviously, the best time to do this is when you leave the tutorial area. But if you're watching this video, you're probably past that, so you will have to double back. Um, there are some other areas closer to town that I will show later, but I still think this is the best area. So let's go down there and I will show you what is there. All right, so I'm back down in this area here that I was talking about. And you can see right here, see these purple flowers? These are herbs. These you can gather with no skill. And the reason why I like coming down here, there's herbs and there's also berries. I will show what the berries look like. But as you can see, they grow in large patches. It makes it pretty easy to get your skill up. If you're mostly concerned with just getting your skill up quickly, I would recommend coming down here. So these purple flowers are herbs. The hyssops are used in potions. You can also get garlic, basil. I think there's one other like spice you can get that obviously is used in cooking. And there's also berries. Let's see if I can find some berries here. I'm gonna have to put a cut in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a cut in. I will be back with some berries. All right, so this is what the berry bushes look like. They have the, I guess it'd be orange berries on them. They usually go in pretty big clusters. I guess there's only, it looks like 4 bushes here, 3 even. But like I said, they do also come in larger clusters sometimes. I know that was not a very good example, but that's what you're looking for down here. You want the berries, you want the herbs, and you can usually, oh, see, here's a bunch of berries right here. You can get to level 40 or 30, sorry, in harvesting fairly quickly down here, in my opinion. It would be where I recommend coming if you want to get to 30. But with that said, if you don't want to backtrack all the way down here, there are some places closer to Everfall. Everfall, is that what the town's called? I think it is, isn't it? Anyway, there's some places closer to here, and I'll show them off now. All right, so another good area to come is down around this farm. Town's right here, so you just come down by this farm. There's a lot of hemp. This right here is hemp. So they're tall with the pinkish purple tops. And hemp, of course, can be used to, you can refine it into, well, it gives you fiber, which you can refine into like thread and use to make cloth armor. So this is a good spot. There's a lot of hemp around here. Now, the issue with coming here is sometimes I come through here and there's a lot of hemp. Some other times I come through and there's very little hemp. But the other thing about coming down here is you can come over to this farm. And now I want to say before we get into this, the farm, there's level 15 monsters here. So depending on what your level is, coming to the farm might be a bad idea. But there is both, there's potatoes and corn on this farm. There isn't right now though, for some reason. So I can fight a level 15, but it's not easy. I do take damage. Big time. But I will win, right? But I wouldn't want to fight a whole bunch of level 15s at once. Depending on your level, you might be the same. Yeah, I don't know why there's no corn and no potatoes right now, but there are both corn and potatoes down here, usually. And it's going to make a liar out of me. Okay, so here's some potatoes. So you can come down here and get potatoes and corn, which are, of course, used in cooking. I'm just going to fight this fella. And then I will go show another area that's way safer than this one. Which is good, because, yeah, that hurt. Ow. I better have something to eat. I will be back with one other nice area. All right, so another spot you can come is just north of town. It's barely even out of town. There's broccoli that you can gather. Obviously, there's not a whole lot of it, but it does give harvesting XP, obviously. And it's used in cooking, obviously. And it's close to town. Like I said, you don't have to fight anything. It's safe. And I guess there's a few. This is I would definitely, if you're trying to get your gathering level up, I would definitely pop over here, or if you're a cook, for that matter. And well, if you're looking for broccoli anyway. So there's one other area similar to this one. It's another farm that has cauliflower. So let's pop over there, and that will be it for the guide. So the last area I would recommend coming is this farm up here. So the farm I just showed is right here. So you just follow the road northwest and then west, come up here. You do have to fight up here, but they're like level 7, which obviously is not a big threat for most people. And then there's cabbage. Again, another provisioner item. So that's like 4 different areas you can come to get your gathering to 30. If you're like me, when you got to town, you had seen very little of these things. And there's also a supply cache here, which is nice. So those are some areas I'd recommend. Hopefully you got some value out of this guide. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to me if you're not already. Let me know in the comments if there's anything other similar guides you just, little quick guides like this you'd like to see me do. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.